What's up, YouTube? It's your boy Quicksand, and today's topic of discussion is richness. A lot of people associate richness with having a lot of money or having a lot of material possessions, but I found this far from the truth. Real and true richness is within you. It's something that's built and created over time, over failures, over different successes. So I want to talk more about this. This is episode 70 of Mindset Monday. Let's tap in.
Where you grew your grass organic, everything that you're doing is because of the work. One step at a time, you level up each time. Everything will fall in place. These are all life lessons we're all going to learn together. Quicksand Mindset brand.
I was just speaking to my mom about this topic of richness, and we came to a conclusion that richness in body, mind, and spirit is far more important than richness in the amount of possessions you have or richness in your wealth. Because this is temporary. This doesn't last long. But your entire life, every single day, you have to carry your own self around, right? So your body, mind, and spirit, if those things are not intact, then you cannot get other things done. And when you can't get other things done and you can't take action, then you can't make money. So you have to be like tapped into the present moment to get the job done to the best of your ability, right? And so with that, you have to have the skills of confidence. You have to have the discipline, working hard every day, even when you don't feel like it. That is an important skill set to have that leads, to richness in your wealth. And so when you focus too much on the money and on the prize, you really lose track of your steps along the journey. Because what's happening is like you're going across on your journey, right? And then you see a bump in the road, or you see like a hole, and you're like, oh man, like, what am I gonna do? But if you're only, that's if you're aware, you're like, oh my God, okay, I gotta step back and go a different way. But if you're not aware, you're gonna keep walking, and then you're gonna fall down into this pit. And that means that you were too focused on what's up here and what you haven't attained yet, when you should be focusing on today. Focus on what you can control today in order to gain, more steps towards your higher goal, which is to, maybe receive a lot of money or possessions. Or if that's not your goal, then that's fine, right? But I'm just using that as an example. And so it's far more important to build upon your knowledge and build upon your wisdom, because your knowledge and your wisdom is going to carry you along your journey. Right? It's going to teach you lessons of taking a loss and maybe having to reroute yourself, right? To think of new ideas after you failed. Okay, that didn't work. Why didn't it work? And then what can I do as a result to change, to change directions and to pivot? Okay, so that only happens through action. Another thing is like to really think about richness as your ability to also teach. And so when you have richness in here and you have a lot of stories and then you took a lot of action and you just took it one step at a time, you can teach other people who may be going through a very similar journey, or who may even be in front of you, right? Who have gained their richness in their body, mind, and spirit. And now you see them leveling up. Especially if you know them, you can ask them how they did it, right? And so when you can teach or when you can receive new knowledge, that's true richness. That's really what's going to get you that money or get you the possessions that you are looking for. And not everyone's looking for those possessions, right? I mean, of course, we all want to have stuff, right? I want this, I want that, I want that, but let's take it one step at a time. Let's be present. Let's control what we can control, and then we move forward from there. Also, I think about richness as having an awareness to seize the opportunity that's in front of me, and then awareness to like have that mindset of like, I'm not scared of failing. I'm gonna go ahead and get after it and try it. That's real, true richness, because now you're really tapping into your potential. You're testing yourself and seeing, am I ready for this or am I not? Why am I ready for this? And then why am I not? Right? So these questions start to come up as you continue to take action and you show your awareness. And again, it always comes back to this, right? It comes back to Are you putting yourself in the best position possible to succeed? Awareness is a great start. Discipline is a great start. Surrounding yourself with people who are like-minded and understand true richness, that's also going to help build your richness in your body, mind, and spirit, right? Because when you're around good people, the spirits are high. You just feel rich. You feel like you're on top of the world. You feel happy. You feel like just joyful, and it's just bliss. It's something you can't really explain. I'm pretty sure you can think of a moment right now where you were just having the time of your life and time just flew by. It just felt like you look down at your clock, one moment it's 4 p.m. The next moment you look back at it, it's 8 p.m. You're like, dang, we were just tapped in, having fun and focused, right? So that's true richness. When you can just let go and you can just like be in the moment and learn from other people and to also teach, that stuff is extremely powerful, and it leads to your ultimate goals. It's going to help you along the way. Because what I found is like, I start to lose my richness in here when I think that I can control everything. Yeah. When I think that I can control everything and I start to think of all the problems that are adding up, I lose control of the present moment. I lose control of my ability to take advantage of the task at hand and to tackle it to the best of my ability. So another part of richness is you being dialed in whenever you step into the gym to work out, whenever you step into the gym to make a video, turn your phone on mute. Like when you're in the gym working out and you have your headphones on, like don't go and just talk to other people and ruin their workout. Like really focus and tap in and control what you can control. Being present is a extremely powerful tool to gain that richness and to soak it in, because when you soak in the moment, you gain experience and you gain that knowledge that we talked about a little bit earlier, and with that, man, that's something that you can't get back. Time is richness, right? You cannot get that time back. You can spend your time reading a book here, and then the next moment you can spend your time on Instagram. One of them is going to get you to where you want to go. It's going to help you in your knowledge. The Instagram can, but for the most part, we're just scrolling and not really thinking. And so what kind of richness do you want? You want richness in knowledge? You want richness in the amount of memes or videos that you're watching that are not helping you out, right? And so thinking about that, being aware of everything and capturing that true richness whenever you see it. But if you're not paying attention, you're not aware, then it's just going to go right past you. I'll leave you with these words from Russ. He said, "A full heart with empty pockets is a lot better than a pocket full of money with an empty heart." I'm definitely going to take a full heart and richness within my body, mind, and spirit over anything else. That's just me, because like, I want to be happy. I want to have that richness in my body, mind, spirit, and my soul, and richness in my opportunities, richness in my happiness, richness in my joy, richness in my friendships and my relationships, and just richness in the abundance of knowledge that I'm taking in, and richness in the abundance of knowledge that I'm giving out. I'd rather have all of that than to just be focused on the money and focus on my pockets, because I can be the richest person to have the biggest pockets, right? But I can also be the saddest. I can also be the person who may be depressed and doesn't have it all figured out and thinks that it was all about the money, but when in reality it's just about spending time, and it's about like that richness in just life, right? And so when you're focused on the money, that's a distraction. Focus on you, focus on what you can control, and focus on being around people who are great for you, and vice versa. That's all I got for this video. Drop a like, comment, and subscribe, and please share with someone who you know can benefit. I have 69 other videos in this playlist above, so go and check those out. And also follow me on social media at Quicksand Mindset on Instagram and on TikTok. I'll see you all in the next episode. Thank you all for watching. Tap out.